and they look fun. I peed into it. I didn't poop into it because I didn't want to use a urinal.
Why, you chicken?
It's boring. I didn't have to poop. I mean, I'm not going to
The
force
whole
myself
time?
to poop. What if I die? What if I die? Yeah, the
You
whole
should have
time.
eaten a bunch.
18
You
days.
should have been just eating tons of Raisin Bran all day long, taking laxatives, because you want to take advantage of the good toilets while you're over there.
I was eating bread the whole time to stuff myself up so I could have one good shit
Oh, come on.
in like 2 weeks.
Pushing out a turd that makes you look like Mr. Morrow after.
All your blood vessels are popped. You have like purple freckles all over your face.
Yeah, you are talking like this now.
I know I have. I know this is going to piss everybody off, but I also did not pee on the plane ride over and on the plane ride back.
You must be so dehydrated.
You're just on the plane. You fall asleep sometimes. You're
You must
just
got
laying
big
there,
nuts,
and it's just
dude.
like, and then
When I
I'm
fall
not
asleep, I
drinking
get
a
up
shit
to
ton
pee.
of water. Yeah, normally I do, but I'm also like not. I don't want to drink a whole bottle of water. While I'm
Tom,
on the
I think a
plane.
lot of people
Why
when
not?
they think about being on a plane, they think about how drunk they have to be to get on a plane. So that's why
That's
they
true.
pee so much.
Yeah, I don't drink.
I don't drink
Before
when I get on a plane, but I don't want to be dehydrated, and I also want an excuse to get up and walk around.
I'm
Bro,
the
I just don't even wanna
opposite.
get up.
I don't want to get up. Yeah.
Yeah,
lazy.
I don't want. That's the whole thing. Yeah, it is lazy, but I don't fucking care, man. I don't want to get up. I want to sit there and I want to play my Switch and I want to watch like Harold and Kumar 3 on my little fucking.
No,
TV
I want to
in
get
front
up
of
and
me,
run around.
And
I want to
don't
scream.
want to do a thing.
I want to climb over the seat. I want to kick the seat in front of me. I want to
I wanna
grab the
open
guy's
up-
headphones in front of me.
What
I
are you
wanna
watching?
open up
What are you
Stone-
watching?
I want to open up x.com/StoneRaider01 and watch Mario or
Yeah.
perhaps Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, bypassing the
Yeah,
movie
they
thing.
actually on Air Canada's flight they had different categories. It was new releases, comedy, and then Stone Raider 01.
Yeah, Stone Raider 01 collection.
That is X.com account.
I get around the movie thing by downloading the movies and then putting them on my Dropbox, and then I pay the $35 to get the internet on the plane, and then I just watch them off my Dropbox. That way I don't have to watch them on the plane thing.
That's so smart, dude.
Yeah.
But you just get exactly what movies they have on the plane and nothing else. You look it up before you go.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda 3.
Let's see what collection they got on here right now.
I did watch the dumbest movies possible. I did watch Harold and Kumar 1. I did watch The Hangover because I just put it
Those
on
are two good movies.
just to like fall asleep to.
They
Yeah,
would
they're
have
fine.
been dumb if you watched the sequels as well.
Yeah,
Well, you
they
gotta
didn't have
finish
the
the
sequels.
story.
Actually, they had they had a Christmas version of Harold and Kumar, but I've never seen that and didn't look too good.
They celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, they do.
That one's got a
You
super
know?
woke plot. Stay away. Avoid.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
Totally rotten.
Didn't they make one after what's his face? God, that sounds right. Kumar. No, whoever the actor who plays Kumar.
You can't just
He's
call
the-
him Kumar.
That's what I'm saying. That guy
No,
who
I'm just
played
kidding.
the.
No, the funny thing is just imagining he's some Indian guy and like not the actual actor that played him.
Yeah.
What's that dude's name? Kumar or something? No, Cal
Well, it's-
Penn.
Well, I feel bad. Yeah, Cal Penn. I knew his name too. That's kind of why I'm embarrassed. But didn't they make one after he like left the Obama administration?
Yeah, I think that was the Christmas one.
Yeah,
that
the
was on
Christmas
there.
one. And it was in 3D. That's cool. I didn't take him for a Christmas type guy.
Or a 3D guy.
Oh, it says he's Hindu.
He quit acting to work at the Obama administration because he was in house and like they just have his character kill himself. And then
He's Hindu and he's gay. So that's 2 strikes for Christmas.
wait, what? Why is it 2 strikes? Why you can't be,
It's 2 things where you're not allowed to celebrate Christmas. Because
I
it's
think
sinful.
I think you can be gay and celebrate Christmas.
Well, I'm just going right off what the Pope just said this week.
Santa doesn't
He
care.
said if you're Hindu or you're gay, you cannot celebrate Christmas.
Oh, fuck the Pope. Who the Pope has nothing to do with Christmas.
He said, I know you guys love the pageantry of it all, but you can't have it.
Pretty good.
I used to work with an Indian guy, and
What was his name, Chad? Was it Kumar? Just kidding.
no, it was it's funny. Well, he had this old redneck lady came in, and she was like, it was a nice, pleasant transaction or whatever. She's like, you know who you look like? You look like Kumar.
Oh,
And
no.
he was like, oh, thanks. And I'm just like, wow. Like,
He's pretty handsome.
Yeah, it's just weird though. Like an average American, like flyover state type person, despite there being more Indians on Earth, I think, than any other people, they don't know any.
Well, they know Kumar, and they know
Well,
they
that's
know
what I
the guy
mean.
from Simpsons.
They know Kumar, and then they'd probably go like 0 for 5 naming other brown guys.
Yeah, I know Kumar,
Right.
Apu's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Apu had what? Nentuplets or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Octuplets? He had a bunch of babies, so that probably gets you to 10.
Remember Octomom?
Octomom, she might have been Indian.
I remember that bitch.
Remember that bitch?
Was she a bitch? Did it turn out that Octomom was a bitch?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
She
after
had
all
those
the kids annoyed her. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, she's
I understand it.
Palestinian.
Oh wait, never mind. Octomom's awesome.
Yeah, she's cool.
I support her. She should have more kids.
I just want to be like one of those guys. Like, remember Octomom? Oh, what a bitch! Like, for no reason. Why, man? There was something about her.
She had 8 kids. There was a lot more tourists this time than when we went 7 years ago. But you're still like depending where you go.
Squid Games came out. Dumbass. Japanese.
Well, what the hell happened in that bar where they put you watching Vince on the TV?
I will explain. They didn't recognize me. So that was in Nagoya. And Nagoya it's the 3rd or 4th largest city in Japan, but also like it's not as heavily touristed. So we were like the only white people anywhere when we were walking around through the day.
Oh, that's fucking sucks, man. That must have been horrible.
It was very uncomfortable.
Were you scared? Were you scared for your life the whole time?
I was grabbing my my purse the whole time. Walking around clutching it.
Yakuza thugs all over.
Yeah. And so like Tokyo and Osaka, like there's a lot of tourists. And they've had the most tourists they've like pretty much ever had this year. And so like, you know, there's lots of different styles of people. But in Nagoya, there was not. And actually, it's a funny story because we were in Osaka about to leave. And Rylan texted me and he goes, "Are you going to Nagoya?" And I was like, "Actually, we are, like tomorrow." And he was like, "There's a bar called Rolling Man. Can you get a picture for me and John?" And I was like, "Oh, let me look this up." And it was a block away from our hotel.
Oh,
like, of course I'll get a picture. And like, as I'm looking at it, it's like this like rock and roll like bar. That's a music bar. They have food and like drinks. I was like, "Oh, this actually kind of looks kind of sick." And I just assume it was one of like John and Rylan's like perverted ducks or frog accounts that they follow that goes there all the time. And so we're like, okay, we'll go check it out. And we get there, we're walking around. They're like, "All right, we're going to end the night and just go to this bar and see how it is." And we go in there. And there was a guy playing violin in like a separate room with like a crowd, and like the main bar area was just completely empty. And so we go in, and the bartender, who is the owner of the bar as well, and she's like, "Oh, hi," like she barely speaks English, and so she just sort of starts talking to us a little bit and gives us our drinks, and we go sit down and we're just drinking, hanging out. I took a bunch of pictures for Rylan and I sent them to him, and then she's coming over because she's got nothing else to do. And so she's talking to us. And then my wife was like, "Actually, we're here because one of my husband's friends said to come here." And the lady was like, What? And she was like so surprised and like excited. And so like, we were just trying to like explain that I think that we said like, "Oh, he follows you on like Twitter or Instagram," which I don't think he does, but he was just, he knows about it from his weirdo accounts. And so she was all excited talking to us. Like, we got to know her. Her name was Kiyomi. Very nice lady. And so she gave us like pens and like stickers and stuff. And then she's like, "You got to come back tomorrow. We're doing this like jazz hop dance class. And, you know, you can come in for free or whatever. Like, we're so excited. Like, you got to come back tomorrow." So, all right, maybe we will. We'll see what we're doing. And so we leave. And the next day, none of the like museums that we were supposed to visit were open on Monday, so we just ended up walking around and like kind of doing a little bit of shopping. Came back to the hotel and we're like, you know, I don't know if we want to go out like to the bar. We don't know if we want to drink tonight. And then we went to an izakaya, which is like you just drink beer and order food, and like it's really nice and fun. And so after a few beers, we're like, let's go there. It's right across. Like we said we'd go. Let's go. And so we went, and then like there's this guy who's like this world champion like jazz instructor, and he's like teaching us how to like jazz dance. Dude, so we jazz dance on there, and then we sit back down, and like she comes over and starts talking to us, and she brings the guy over and like introduces him to us and like started
Holy shit.
and so she's just all over us. My wife, who's very social and like loves talking, at one point was like, I'm kind of like overwhelmed by how much she's like hovering over us and like talking to us and just obsessed with like being near us. And but so she starts asking, like, she's like, oh, what do you guys do for a living? And my wife was like, oh, I work in like, I work for this tech company, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I stream. And she's like, what is that? And I was like, it's probably just easier to show you because you don't speak English. And so I just pulled up Twitch and I was like, oh, this is like my channel. And I showed a video and she was like, what? And then like, she like wasn't familiar with Twitch, but then she was like, YouTube. And I was like, yeah, YouTube. And then she typed it in, WFYM.
Oh, no.
And then found it and was like, that's you. Oh, that's you. And the day before, she was actually playing, like, she just plays YouTube videos on the bar TV from like her friends and stuff. And so then she played like one of the first videos that has me, which is me watching Vince. And she just puts it up on the TV and it's just playing for the next like 2 hours in this bar while we're just sitting here. And it's just like, this is fucking insane. My life is so stupid.
They were so
Why
happy
is
to have a
this
real American celebrity.
Yeah, like and the thing, like, nobody there spoke
Vince would
English.
pass out if he knew his video was playing at a bar.
Yeah,
Even if
nobody-
they did speak English, they probably couldn't understand what he was saying.
Oh no, but well, it's not even he was saying. It's just like it's me in the corner, like laughing and reacting.
That's me in the
and then
corner.
You see Vince's like toothless mouth, like sticking his tongue out, being gross, doing all
Yeah.
these things.
It's giving them a very accurate perception of Americans.
Yeah, it was so like alarming to look back and see. It's like, I don't want to watch this either.
Yeah, just
I
showing
already
them what
watched
it's
this
really
once.
like, yeah, we don't have dental insurance over here. People they're
It's
just
really
people
bad.
with no teeth, and we don't do anything about it. It's awesome.
But that's the story of why I was on a TV at some random bar in Japan.
Did Rylan ever explain why he was so obsessed with you going there and like taking pictures of it?
No, I mean, again, I just assume it was one of the perverted duck or frog accounts that he just follows. Because there was also, because they had moved, and there was also like a laundromat he wanted me to take a picture of. Then I think it used to be right next to this bar. But then they moved the bar, and he's like, oh, you can't go there. It's pretty, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty far. I'm not going there.
There should be a frog bar. Like they have cat bars and cat cafes. There should be a frog bar, and it's like frogs and lizards, and there are lily pads on the floor, and it's all wet. Like there's 6 inches of water, and you have to get wading boots.
They had owl cafes. They had otter cafes. They had
Otter
all
cafes? Are you
that.
serious?
How about a water bug cafe?
Okay.
A mosquito cafe?
Yeah. Well, I'm
just have standing
I'm
water
starting,
everywhere?
I'm starting. Hold on. Can you edit that out in post? Because I'm actually starting. I'm copywriting my
Which
okay.
one? Mosquito?
my mosquito cafe
Oh,
in my
okay.
backyard, my
I've
pond.
actually been to several mosquito cafes in my lifetime.
Yeah, any place that has outdoor dining. Especially during COVID, there were a lot of mosquito cafes.
Well, I'm gonna have the first indoor mosquito cafe.
Yeah. Make sure you shut the doors because you don't want to let the
Mhm.
mosquitoes out.
No, I don't want to have to rebreed them. That's so much work.
Yeah, they take a long time. It takes like weeks and weeks and weeks to get a flush of eggs.
How romantic would that be to have a bug zapper over every table?
That
would be
just
awesome.
dropping into the drinks.
Yeah, it's like a pepper grinder. It's like an automatic pepper grinder, just dispensing little seasoning bits.
I used to love watching the bug zapper.
Eating it, clean it up after it,
I
putting a
love
plate
watching shit
underneath it.
fly into it.
The problem is mosquitoes don't really like it because mosquitoes are they're attracted to CO2 from people exhaling. So you have to have like one of those CO2 generator things to suck in mosquitoes,
Yeah.
I'll suck in mosquitoes with my mouth. I don't need a.
like a bat.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what Batman should do. Batman should eat mosquitoes. That would be so much more helpful than just beating up random criminals on the street. If he could just run around at his max running speed, just sucking in mosquitoes during the summer, that would be amazing.
I had a friend traumatize me with that before. We had some sort of like cookout birthday party thing in Guam, and this kid noticed he had a big fat mosquito on him, and he smacked it, and his blood was all over his arm. He just licked it, and he goes, "Didn't get away from me." Like he licked his blood up. I was like, "Ew."
Oh,
That was a good little kid move. You know, that kid's probably still a fucking weirdo if I looked him up.
Mhm. Probably.
Yeah, me and my friends in band class used to smack flies and then eat them just to try to gross people out. But, hey, watch this. It was eat a fly.
Yeah, I would do that when we had outdoor lunch in high school.
Yeah. It's healthy.
I would just not even have a lunch because I would just forget the money and not want to pack a lunch. And I would just like sit at a table with people and a fly would land and I would clap it and grab it in my hands and then eat it.
Ew.
Hey, that's
Just
a
to
great
cause
thing.
some social friction.
Oh,
So gross.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. Yeah, try to gross them out.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
get
funny.
it.
It is funny.
I wouldn't eat like a cockroach or a bumblebee
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Why not?
or like one of those giant stag beetles. I wouldn't eat that.